Hello again, friends, welcome back. So my intuition tells me that many of us were inspired by the full moon a few days ago. Me too. So my writing is about facing our traumas in order to heal, that we might give and receive love better. So let's pause for a few days on the shadow work, and we're going to talk about love and sensuality. So let's have some fun. Have you ever wondered about the qualities you'd want your future or current partner to possess? I think about this often. Here's what I assume for me. He won't be that much older, but the way he processes information will suggest that he's cultured. He's spiritual, but not religious. He's open, but understands healthy boundaries. He is disciplined, mentally captivating, sweet and kind and sensitive, all the while maintaining the sexiness that is his masculinity. He exudes elegance and grace. His sexiness, his skin glistens even in darkness. His touch provides warmth that can't be explained. He can walk into a room filled with men and still. His voice, his presence commands those spaces. His laughter is addictive and sends vibrations that moves my heart to motion. Thoughts of him send chills through my body, our spirituality wrapped with intellectual, emotional, and physical intimacy, experiencing ecstasy on many levels. Intellectual intimacy will probably be the foundation for what will get us started. He is intelligent and witty. I could listen to him speak until the end of time. That is for an eternity, not just because his voice is smooth and powerful, but also because his knowledge well is filled with wisdom that seems to be well beyond his age. He is an old soul. Only he can grapple my consciousness with his reasoning, moving in and out of my mind. Emotional intimacy will keep us moving. Our discourse will be filled with vulnerability, sharing parts of us in raw, unfiltered ways. Conversations with depth that makes you appreciate the other for who they are, understanding their journey, respecting their story, but more importantly, appreciating the opportunity to simply be in each other's presence. Sometimes words aren't necessary, yet moments are understood as souls connect, even in the midst of distance and time. Physical intimacy. The intensity of his touch moves me to ecstasy, but his voice relaxes my nerves. His touch reignites those nerves. With every touch, my body yearns for more. His kisses are soft, his manhood reaching the very core of my being. Together we will explore across levels, exploring my own sensuality, and sharing those moments with him. Exploration of my mind and how I am evolving. And then we will also explore him. Your truth, your experiences, your desires. This begins your foundation. Here you won't have to be afraid of your truth. Authenticity will be your signature as you embrace the man you were destined to be. Appreciating every experience you've had. And as you begin your journey of self, you will learn to apply those lessons as a means of building character. You will begin to follow your intuition. I promise you, it will take you to a life of abundance filled with love every time. I know you've been wounded, as have I. So together we will ponder what is love. And of course, we will begin to dig deeper than the gifts of the Spirit. We will fall back to the words that reflects the experiences we will share as it is written in our Akashic records. Love fosters creativity. Love then supports creativity. Love, it challenges you but isn't challenging. Sacrifices no longer feels like death wishes. They are simply an expression of your love for others. This isn't the love you'll forget. It's a forever love that we'll use to shatter meaningless glass ceilings every time. Love, it fights loudly, it roars. It pushes you to grow right outside of your comfort zone. And just like the rose that squeezed its way through the concrete, you too will blossom despite the odds. Because when you understand how the universe works, there's no odds. You walk in favor, removing the mindset of lack, realizing that you have the power to manifest the life you desire. It is your season of expansion. After all, it is your world. You are the creator. This goes against traditions, I know. Traditions doesn't have heart and most certainly not vision. It can only sit back and wait, hoping that trickery will provide luck. Traditions doesn't allow you to create your own world. Dream so big you chuckle at your audacity to imagine, because creativity doesn't pay bills. But love has vision that moves you from bill paying to abundance. It's about mindset. Claiming traditions as the curator of stability is silly, because we know that even stability without love isn't quite stable. Stability then pretends. Truly just a ticking time bomb waiting to explode, because just like time, we expect love to be linear. It is transactional and filled with conditions, poorly created, and every time you don't deliver, you become the monster in the room. The abuser remains unseen, but love, it's not shiny with glittered rose-colored ceilings. This is the love that teaches you how to first love yourself and then others. Then love will push you to discover your power. With this love, you will learn the magic of putting yourself back together again and again and again after every crash, because crashes are unavoidable. But we have the power within us to determine how we rise from it. Many will encourage you to choose stability without love, but that's because they themselves have never experienced a love so pure. Once so profound, the magnetic pull will be felt across the globe, penetrating Facebook, Zoom, and Instagram screens. Chemistry. I can feel your touch, hear your voice, your laugh. Your strength engulfs me. I can already feel your arms wrapped so gently around me. This love will be unmovable, unstoppable, only attained through the power you've discovered within. And as you step into your power, you quickly become the leader amongst your peers, not another placement holder selected for you by the 11-year-old in the room. I'm tickled that adults are led by a computer-generated humanoid, robotic in stature, poised to perfection, only to reveal the insecurities housed within its programming, but it's stable, it's traditional, easily controlled by its programmers, greed and perceived power. Anything man-made is easily broken, certainly void of feminine power, because the woman in her power is God. Man can never create so beautifully. This is your world. We will excavate mountains with chains meant to bind us apart that will be used to create pathways for the visions we share. Our life, their entertainment, leaving others inspired of a love so pure, it pushes you, me, and them to stand in our power. Again, love inspires. It creates vessels and platforms for stability and security in the face of uncertainty. But what is divinely orchestrated will be unchanged. Remember that one day you will find a woman who understands that her relationship with you isn't just about her. Your faults and failures won't be magnified. You won't be threatened and disrespected, and certainly not blackmailed. Because she understands that we all have a past and we all require redemption. She will speak life into you. Her exhale becomes your inhale, a breath of fresh air. And just like you would walk her through her darkness, know that she will walk you through yours. Learn to forgive yourself and even the demons that surround you. Now you can continue your journey of light. You will come to understand that love will exist through all of eternity. And before they say it's a fairy tale, I will say it here first. This is your fairy tale. It's your wish upon a star. One day, our love story will read, once upon a time. So tell me, how do you define love.